Well, hello, everybody. Welcome in to this early stream. It's Saturday, so I've got more time today. Welcome, Joey. Welcome first Joey. Actually, you should also watch my own stuff because otherwise, my view count is gonna be miserable. So I'm gonna open them up now, so you can get a double audio from this. How are you doing, Joy? How are you doing? Okay, I'm closer now. Okay. Let's continue with this. Yesterday I said I would fix the head, and I will. So, thankfully, I use this crappy brush, so it's easier. So let me, I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna probably even this. And let's see what we do for now. It was what, 7-6. Hey, Fiddle. Tired, just got home. Well, hopefully you can chill a little bit with us. Did I ever ask you what you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking. Probably didn't. Or I forgot. I'm sorry if I did. I'm sorry if I did. Forget. So the problem with this thing is that it's... So... It should be... I think you might have mentioned it actually, but I forgot. We haven't drawn much today, so I'm a little rusty. Let's see, I'm gonna have to edit these, change them a little bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna do something like this. Is it better? Looks a little bit better to me, but this one is still off. Supermarket distribution center. Okay, I did, yeah. I'm sorry. My memory is pretty bad. I'm gonna try to remember this time. If I ask you again, forgive me. I'm old. I am old. Let me just quickly... Yeah, maybe just needs to be brought down a little more. I'm an old fella. So forgive me. You and me both. Yeah. Aging. What a terrible thing. And good, to a degree, I guess. Depends on your perspective. I'm gonna have to redo the alignment thing now because yeah, I think it's better now. I might want to increase... You. What's going on here? Stuck. Let me redo this. What is happening? I don't want to do this. Alright. It's kind of okay. So, but the problem is now we do have the white of the line, so I'll just go ahead and... go and paint over it. And then we just have to fix this. They say with age comes wisdom. I get it, back pain. Yeah, disease, back pain, all sorts of all sorts of things. With age comes pain. Indeed, especially if you have kids. Lots of pain. Lots of pain. Also joy, but also pain. So much more pain. So this was duplicate, so Takes me a while to carburate after this. You like the image without the outline? Like this? Yeah, I mean, if it looks good and three-dimensional without the line art, then it means that it's pretty good. The only problem here is now that center line that I had before. I have to get rid of it. This doesn't make any sense. Yo, what's going on with my... There you go. Alright. This one-handed keyboard is starting to show its age every now and then. Spectre mode, yeah. I would still like to retain the detail I get out of that. Now, this is not... What did I... Oh, it was typing on that layer, that's why. Nice. Like Morse code or something. Oops. Oh, I think it's looking pretty decent. The head feels a little bit flat at the moment. Just a tiny bit flat. I might want to darken the sides a little bit. Yes, I need another window though, I can't see it. I like the layer name. The layer's name, was it Alt? Yeah. This is still, again, pretty much the same process I use all the time. It's just a little bit different. And now, so light's coming from the top, so I wanna maybe, let's see. Yeah, I wanna darken some of these areas because it's gonna help. This is supposed to be just a 50% shadow. I'm assuming these areas also are in shadow a little bit, otherwise it's flat. Maybe a little less. And when I remove it, I want to make sure that it kind of looks okay. The outline is going to add a lot, but... Is it the backbone or rocks? Yeah, it is the backbone. Like spiky backbone. Spiky spine. It's like twisting around like that. Basically. Might be a little too much. Might be. Considering shoulders are here. Well, whatever. It's fine. So a new layer. Multiply. And I can go with the darker. Maybe not this dark. Maybe this dark. I'm gonna go with my darker darks. And the core shadows. Oh man, for some reason, I've got the DuckTales. You know DuckTales, right? Oh no, the DuckTales intro playing in my head. Boo. Oh, just remove this. So do it. So when my son finds something he likes, he just binges it. So it's on 24/7. On TV, and that's kind of annoying if you easily get earworms like I do. So now I'm stuck with the refrain from DuckTales. Oh well, it will go away at some point, probably. The more you look at the demon, the more you see a baboon. It could be a baboon. A baboon. Copyright strike. Yeah, just for that. Thank God I'm not very good at singing, so I will not get a copyright strike. Also, it's a cover. Since it's a cover, it's my own, version of the song. Also very different. So I will not be copyright striked. This time. This time, specifically. I guess. Oh, by the way, everybody, before I forget, I actually, I have released my new monster pack here, the Classics RPG monster pack. It's on itch.io. It's I changed the URL, so now it's theartofnemo.itch.io/classic RPG monster pack 1. And it's very much what you expect, what you saw here. If you're interested, just check it out. $6.99 for now. Yes, so and they look pretty cool in the game, I admit, or in the engine. I should probably make an actual game to showcase all my monsters. I might at some point if I get more time. So that is it for the sponsor of today's video. Me, as always. Always me. Who else? I like to be the sponsor of my own videos in streams. Although I would also like to be paid for that. It would be nice. The Mimic, yeah. It's in the pack. I put the Cockatrice in as well in the end because I thought it was fitting. It's pretty classic. So why not? Now the problem I'm gonna have with this Photoshop over what I had with not Clip Studio Dye is that I'm not using a transparent brush. So either I make these layers transparent or it's gonna be a bit of a mess to change the color. We'll see. Because if I colorize, I mean the white should not show still. I gotta stop. I won't be able to sleep. I better stop. I like to keep it softer so for now. And let's have some of that core here as well. Release your son to the little baby shark now. Now he doesn't anymore. But he used to. Well, the good thing is when he wanted that, I had more control of the remote. Versus now that he's 4.5. Yeah, almost 4.5. In a couple of days it will be 4.5. So now he's like basically watching whatever he wants. So I had to remove a lot of things like YouTube. But yeah, he was into the baby shark when he was very small. That and Blippi. Nowadays he's mostly well, if it was for him, he would be watching this crappy new Chip and Dale on Disney Plus, but I'm like, this is just so bad across the board. You cannot pretend me to be okay with you watching this. So I give an opportunity. I give an opportunity to watch something decent. I'm like, hey, why don't you watch DuckTales, the old one? Like, well, okay, let's put DuckTales then. Before that, I'd forced him to watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Because again, he was watching that horrible Chip and Dale show, which is just not okay. It's not even... I mean, at the beginning, I had introduced him to Rescue Rangers, but then when you get the recommended shows, I guess he ran out of episode. He got this horrible new show where it's not even voice acted, it's made in France. It's awful. Like, the jokes are cringe, the quality of the animation is subpar, like, it's really bad animation. And so I was like, why would you even want to watch that? You're not learning any English because it's not voiced. You're not getting smarter because it's a stupid show. So why would you watch that? And so I told him, you cannot watch that. Either you watch something... You can watch TV, you just watch something decent. Because this is not okay. He is still in that age where he does what I ask him to do. So, if I can instill good habits into him, because we are very influenced by what we consume, I just don't want him to just, watch a lot of crap like that. That's just bad. If it's something that's even a little bit inspirational or something, that's good. Otherwise, no. And he's got to learn English by watching TV. That's another thing that he has to do. Bear in the Big Blue House. That was good. I don't know if it's still airing anywhere. That was good when I was a kid. Oh, moon. What a good impression after so many years. I don't know. I feel like there were some crappy cartoons when I was growing up, but most of them were kind of okay. Like, if I look back, DuckTales is a pretty good show. Tailspin is a pretty good show. The Goof Troop is a pretty good show. All these are Disney, but there were also non-Disney shows that were pretty good. I mean, even Dexter's Lab, that was pretty good. That was Cartoon Network. But today's shows are just so bad sometimes, like very brainless. Again, because we become what we consume at some point, or it influences us in a big manner. I want him to consume something that at least is good quality, so that he can have a threshold for quality. Samurai Jack. I never watched Samurai Jack. I've always been recommended. I was already out of the loop when it came around, like out of the cartoons loop. I was only watching anime at that point. So I never... But Emperor of Cheese here, if he comes around, he's a fan. So... Yeah, well, I don't know how to get it though, because I don't have Cartoon Network available here. Only Disney Plus at the moment, because of said reasons. Progressively removing pretty much everything he was watching. The girl is like fine, it's like whatever, she doesn't even watch TV. She likes to draw a lot. So anytime she comes home, she's like, pen, draw. I'm like, okay, give you a pen, draw. Which makes me extremely proud. But also makes me extremely anxious about the the destiny of furniture and walls. She already, I noticed that today she carved stuff on the floor. The floor is hardwood, and she carved something on it with the pen. Tablet draw, please. Papa, the tablet draw, please. Yeah, not yet. At some point, probably. Hopefully. I don't know. I did not really encourage her to do that. She just 1 year and a half. No, 1 year and 9 months almost. I did not do that. I just started drawing at some point, and she took the pen from me and she started doing the same thing. My son is not so interested in drawing. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he wants to draw. He likes to draw monsters when he does. Wonder why. And the saying. But she is like very, very much into drawing. Very much. Beyond whatever I could have seen from me. And Sally Ma bought a drawing tablet. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that my wife would ever buy anything that's supportive of a creative endeavor of the kids. She's not that kind of person, unfortunately. I want to be the kind of person because my mother was not. Not that much. My dad was a little bit, but overall my parents were not very supportive of my hobbies. So if possible, I want to be, you know, that type of parent that sees an interest in the kid and or of the kid, and I'm like, okay, you know what, try this, see if you like it. And then if you don't, it's fine, you tried. If you do, good, we found something for you. And it seems that at the moment drawing is my daughter's thing. She's very good and easy for me because we're gonna have something to talk about in a few years, or do, because I can just at some point, if I'm with her, we'll just sit and draw. That would be very useful and nice if I could do that. With my son, it's a little more complicated. Although, you know, we can play video games. He likes Zelda, and games in general. But I couldn't really get him into doing creative stuff yet. Even if he's 4. He gets bored very easily. My daughter doesn't. But hopefully it's gonna change with time. Although the attitude is that it's always been there. He always got pretty easily bored. A good girl doesn't. So hopefully it's a good indicator of consistency. And I'm gonna have to carve consistency out of him probably at some point. Some sort of consistency. And hopefully at some point I can take them both to Italy if I manage to arrange a definitive accommodation for myself. Question: will you allow your son to try out ballet? I mean, why not? If that's like a classic ballet, as a man, yes. If he likes it. If that's what he likes, whatever. I don't mind. It's still an artistic pursuit, so... as long as it's something that is of value, yeah, why not? Like classic ballet, there are men who do it. So why not? Yeah. Or even singing, like, I am likely not to be happy if he does, but whatever, at some point it's their life. So I can do what I can to teach good things, but they are their own person, both of them. So they will, at some point they will decide. I don't let my mom decide what I have to do. So I wouldn't like it. I will not do anything to them that I would not have liked to receive. That's my line of thought. I remember back then, people around me found it strange I show interest in sewing and cooking. I mean, it's cool. The best chefs are men, and also the best tailors. So I don't see any problem with that. Whatever at some point you like and you want to pursue to excellence, to a level of excellence, it's fine. I mean, just because you like sewing, it's not like any diminishing of your character or something. Because maybe you're going to be extremely good at it and you will make a lot of money. But apart from the money, maybe it's something very satisfying for you to do. I kind of have a bit of a bitter tooth on this, because when I was drawing as a kid, my mom would always say, yeah, you do what you have to do, you know, you get a job and whatnot, and then you can find time to draw and do whatever you want. But first you gotta think about serious things. And I was like, nah, you know, not very good. I was not feeling very good about it. I did not subscribe to that sort of philosophy. That's girl stuff. Oh, it's not even girl stuff. There are some things that I would probably deem as girl stuff. Like I probably don't want him to play with Barbie. But I mean, sewing and cooking, it's like whatever. He kind of likes to cook, actually, a little bit. I'm not an inch against it, because first, it's a very useful skill to learn. Secondly, again, I don't see how it's like cooking is not girly at all. Maybe there was this misconception in the past, but I don't see cooking as a girly activity whatsoever. Personally, at least. 90s era. Yeah, I understand. Oh, good thing that your parents were supportive, yeah. Neat. I try to be as supportive as I can, but obviously they're still small. So whatever they want to do, as long as it's something, you know, healthy, that is a legit pursuit, like whatever, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna play soccer. I had the same thing too. You know what? I kind of get belittled here in Japan now for this, like for drawing, because here it's like a rural area, and they kind of look at you like you're like you're weak if you don't do manual labor. And so I'm here sitting at the computer the whole day doing computer programming, and the rest of the day doing art. Always basically sitting here, always basically stuck in the house. But whatever, I mean, that actually brings me both money and happiness, so the hell you want. But they do think like that here still. Like, oh, you should be out, you know, doing this dirty thing. Like, yeah, maybe, but, you know, I do better doing this. I do much better, and I can influence people better. I can make a positive impact, I think, on people's life if I do this. So why should I be doing anything else? At some point, so it's kind of the ignorant person's opinion, you know. Oh, you should be doing this and should be doing that, because really what matters is it fulfilling for you? Is it bringing out anything positive for you and for people that are around you? If the answer is yes, just keep doing it. Whatever. As long as it's a healthy habit. That is a boss design right there. Thank you very much, Fruit Punch. Would they want you to pull out a blank canvas and color the scenery? No. They want, like, not want, but they make me notice, like, oh, like, your wife spends a lot of time outside, or you're always stuck in the house. Like, yeah, but I'm not productive out of the house, outside. I mean, I like doing things outside too. Actually, I reshaped the whole garden here 2 years ago. I made all the sewing, all the like the draining system and whatnot. Things that my wife could never do, obviously. So I enjoy that. But where I do my best is here, drawing and hopefully giving good advice to people who want to improve their art, and also making enough money to eat by coding. So when I hear sentences like that, they're kind of cheap, like, oh, well, you know, a real man should be doing this and this and that. I have a pretty, certainly, again, as I said, there are some things that I deem kind of girly and probably more appropriate for a woman than a man. Although, I mean, in the end, it's very blurry and kind of hard to tell. But there are some things that I might deem, like probably manual labor, like hard manual labor, is better executed by a man, because on average, the man is stronger. On average, but not always. But then it's whatever, you know. Then whatever you do well, just do it. Yeah, there are certainly some things that are kind of girly, like going to look. This is girly for me. Going to an idol concert, screaming like a little girl, that is girly. Okay, that's one of the things that I deem girly. But cooking is not girly. Sewing is not girly. Gardening is not girly. Whatever. There are some things, but very few, that I would say, okay, this is girly. I'm not gonna do that. Because I've got a concept. Certainly, I have a concept of masculinity, a concept of man, but it's not about what you do. It's about how you behave. So the reason why I brought up the screaming like a little girl thing is because that is a behavior. It's not an action. It's not an occupation. There are many things you can do. You can be a nurse as a man and be very manly at it. So, a moment here, there. I thought you said cocaine. It's not girly. No. I said concert. An idol concert. That is girly. Like collecting Hello Kitty memorabilia, that is kind of girly to me. But that is an attitude. It's like, maybe you should be thinking about something that's a little more tough than Hello Kitty. So there are some things that I think are girly, but they're few and far apart. Occupation-wise, it's really about your attitude. Like, how do you present yourself? Do you present yourself as a confident person or as a more emotional person? Because on average, psychologically, I'm about to sneeze. Whew. Psychologically, like, women tend to be a little more emotional than men. So there are some traits that are good in women and that are good in men, and they're different, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing bad in it. I'm gonna be called sexist if I do this kind of if I say this kind of thing, but I don't think it's sexist. It's just acknowledging that we're different, thank God, and we can contribute in different ways to the well-being of everybody. A guy can own a huge collection of teddy bear and still look like gangster. Maybe teddy bear is still fine. I don't think that Hello Kitty is, though. Because of what Hello Kitty represents. Then again, I'm happy to be proven wrong. I just think that some things are very, very much too girly for me to ever consider. But they're attitudes. They're not occupations. I don't think there is an excessively girly occupation. It's pretty interchangeable. If anything, the limits are in the constitution of the person, like the build of the person. Because as I said, a woman can go work in a mine. It's probably better if she doesn't, because her body is likely, on average, less adaptable to stressful physical situation, or a situation of physical stress versus what a man can do. But that's just how nature is. For the same reason why the female hips are larger because of childbirth or childbearing, and the man's hips are not so large. It's just adaptation and evolution. But that's a different thing, obviously. Nowadays, even talking about gender can get you called out. I will be called out probably if someone watches this and thinks that it's right to report me or something. I try not to go too deeply into this, but you can probably infer what my general idea is. I don't have a positive opinion about whatever is going on nowadays. I don't like what's going on, and I think it should be put to rest. But whatever, it's just my opinion. I'm just one person. I know I'm not alone. It's just that you can't even speak out without being verbally and or physically assaulted if you think differently. So just my dumb opinion. Okay. I don't think I should add any more darkness to the fire. I don't think. Might add something here and there. Flat Earth is still a thing? I believe so. I believe some things are some people are so convinced about that. People can be convinced of the weirdest things. This is looking pretty good. It's got broken fingers, but it's looking pretty good. Like this hand here is like whatever. Almost it's kind of distressing to a degree. Anyway, just tie it up. Yes, I'm gonna let my son do ballet if he's very interested in it. It shows even talent, or he could do something positive, or could bring something positive in his life. That's all. But that said, I'm not a whatever makes you happy person. I am not that kind of person. I certainly need to see deeper motives for being okay with something. My kids do. Okay, you want to do this? You really want this? Show me you do. If you show me you do, I believe you. You can do it, but you take full responsibility for that. These are obviously preemptive things that I'm saying because it's they're very small, so they're not even close to having this kind of. I'm not even close to having this kind of conversation with them. Who's chased at times like this? Probably sleeping. I believe at this time. It's still Saturday morning at his place, probably napping because he can do it. he's gonna work tomorrow, so he's gonna rest today, I guess. Am I okay with the? Are you okay with this? Yes, probably. I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we got enough attention on the face. What if I duplicate this? I could even make the line art darker. Maybe. Kind of looks cool like this. I get a free upgrade on my line art. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna add you know what? I don't think I need any more marks. Pretty good at this point. Zelda. No, I don't think he's playing Zelda. If you swap the cloth into chains, you got yourself a seal demon. Yeah, that could be a good idea, or both. Yeah, I can make variations of this, whatever. I'll see how it looks like when it's finished. increase, you know, the line art as much as I want at this point. And change the style. I'm gonna keep it simple for now. But I'm gonna do the exact same thing I do with my other things. So this is gonna go. And all of these, I'm gonna add a hue saturation. Yes. I'm gonna colorize it. And I'm gonna make it probably greenish this time. Or not. Let's still stick to this kind of yellowish. For now. Might be a little intense. Something like this. Ooh. Almost spilled the water. When will you add texture after coloring? Depends on what you mean by texture. So yeah, I can add texture to the fire probably later, yeah, when I'm done. When I'm done, I will compress everything on a single layer. I will keep a backup of my line art, and I will see what I can do. I'm following the exact same principles that I am, or the same process that I'm doing in Psy. There you go. Okay, just on this. Now here, what color do I want? Excuse me for yawning. Give me some sort of grayish color. I hate the fact that it's getting stuck like this. Okay, this is not good. Why is it looking like this? What's going on here? Multiply, 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 multiply. So what's the big deal here? Why is it doing this? So this is not expected, obviously. The clipping group is correct. Do I really have to... do I really have to do that? Okay, let me duplicate this. I'm duplicating the layer and I'm merging it. Okay. Now this is merge. Let me apply the layer mask. Where's apply the mask? Because in Photoshop it works a little different, I guess. So apply the mask. Is it still not visible? Like, that is white. That's why it's white. Now it is. And now I can do Control G doesn't work anymore. Clipping mask. There you go. Okay. I would still like to be able to edit those, but I guess I'm gonna keep the backup copy there just in case. It's fine. Probably want to go for this. Go even redder. Ooh, I'm liking it. This already looks pretty sick. I'm liking it. Let me put a gray here. It looks red by comparison because this is gray, like a blue-gray, but I'm liking it so far. Let's see. We can maybe add some bone white here. Oh, come on. Ooh, colorless. I wish I had the erase brush. I don't have it. Basically, at this point, it's kind of like watercolor. It's watercoloring in things. Yeah, not that. The horns are probably going to be darker. Let me get copyright striked. Ha! Question. What is your definition of creativity? Is just drawing something make you a creative person, or is there something more? No, there is something more. I think it's an attitude of life, or in life. I think you are creative when you try to add something new to the world. You have the will to do that. It doesn't matter if you do not have the chance to do it right now, because sometimes you don't. When I was a kid, I always wanted to make things, but I couldn't, so I would just draw. As long as you have that will to just put yourself, like what you think, out there, I think you can be called creative. Because it at that point it's gonna become like what you do in every aspect of your life. It's not just gonna be drawing or painting or sculpting or ballet or whatever. It will permeate your very existence. Like everything you will do will have that sort of connotation. For example, obviously I am an artist, but I also, as I said, I do web development. Now, what I really don't like to do is bug fixing. What I like to do is creating new pieces of software. So it's always on the same wavelength. Like I like to make things, whether it's software, it's art, whatever, even cooking. Like I actually want to, not only because I like to eat, but I actually want to make some good stuff. It gives me joy to make it. And so that is the attitude one has towards life. That's not simply, okay, I'm going to draw this, so I'm creative. No. Just drawing doesn't make you creative. If you just if you only copy things all the time, you become a good copying machine, but not so much creative. You need something a little more than that to be creative. If you actually want to put out new stuff in the world, then you are creative. That's creativity. Like wanting to actually be a sort of a god. We're not trying to be blasphemous, just making things is what makes me feel creative. I think so I am not good at finding ideas and stuff, but I consider myself a pretty creative person, or at least, what was that sound? Or at least with a creative, I lean towards creativity. If you give me like if you tell me, okay, you can do whatever you want, I'm probably gonna do something creative. Probably. I probably won't. I mean, obviously it depends on how tired I am. But on a good day, even like, for example, here's the thing. So if you were given an unlimited amount of money, you would not have to work a day in your life again. What would you do? I would still do this. I would still draw monsters because I like to do it. I would draw monsters. I would learn and make more time to sculpt, to make maybe some little electronic devices, something like that. So it's just an encompassing thing, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, obviously. It's an all-encompassing philosophy of life, I think. I'm gonna go above this and draw the horns like this collarbone. Man, I so wish Photoshop had the transparent brush where I can hit one button and erase. It'd be so freaking useful. this white. So I'm gonna erase. So just technique alone is not enough. No. No, technique has nothing to do with creativity. It's an attitude. You either are creative because of your attitude towards life or you're not. Whatever your skills are. Why do you ask me the question? It's a good question, by the way. A great question. Photoshop doesn't have transparent brush? No. You gotta erase. I'm hitting E to erase when I'm done. It kind of sucks. And I'm gonna move to Clip Studio soon. Hopefully with the old new computer. Had a talk with my friend about art. I can't seem to wrap my head around what he means by creativity. It's probably also because people have a very like creativity. Like, I'm not talking about art per se. Art and creativity are two different things, in my opinion. Art has more to do with the type of things you produce. Like, is it calling to, for me, art is art needs skill. Creativity does not necessarily need I mean, it does, but creativity again is more of an attitude, in my opinion, towards life. Art needs skill. So to do art is craft, and to do craft you need to be crafty. You need to be able to do something. You could say that art is one of the aspects in which creativity is explored or brought about in the world. That's probably a good definition. But art per se and creativity are two different things, I think. An artist can be creative or not. But I would say an artist needs to be creative to a degree. Otherwise, it's not so much of an artist. It's a craftsman maybe, but not so much of an artist. Probably. Probably. I want to increase the redness there. So, just curious, what was your friend's point, Joey? Because there is a lot of discussion about what is art, what is not art. Let's do the fire. She's on fire. She's on fire. Okay, I need some changes. But to a degree, it will reflect on the skull. I'm gonna have to decide what color I want those things to be. To sneeze. Hey, chew. Jesus. Jesus. Phew. Okay. See, what I would do at this point in Psy is just leave the thing red and then add the glow on top. But in Photoshop, I actually have to probably paint the fire. Oh, I forgot to make these white. I probably should. Damn it. I really hope my nose is gonna feel better in Italy than it does at the moment. So, where is it? Here. No, not erase. Not erase. What? Who's that color? Come on. Choose the tubes. Okay. There you go. Sticking out. Hello, Emperor Cheese. Hello. Aloha. Aloha. Aloha sounds a lot like hello. I guess. I'm gonna make those with a slightly different color. A little more blue. And a little lighter. We were talking about Samurai Jack a while ago, or Joey was asking me if I watched it. I think you're a fan, right? If I am not mistaken, if I recall correctly. I believe you told me you were a fan of Samurai Jack. Yeah, I want a different color altogether here. Samurai Jack. I might actually make them glow. You love it, right? See? I was right. I was right. I can make them purple. To me, the act of just being able to draw something is enough. But from what I can understand, what my friend said, just drawing without any creativity is just doodle. It depends. Because, let me put it this way. If you feel the urge to put something down on paper, you are creative. But if you are a machine that like Xeroxing whatever you're seeing without anything to it, basically, there you go, basically tracing stuff, that's not creative. Have I seen it? I mean, yes, seen but not followed. Joey did, I think. Did he mention it? Do I want the crystals to be red? God, I don't know. Might want a callback there. Might want a little callback. Maybe not here. Some of these are bulbs, some of these are stone. Not sure. Oh, no. Hey, hello Chase, good morning. Joey summoned you. He was asking where you could be. I said probably sleeping right now because it's his day off. Yeah, maybe those bulbs shouldn't be like that. The golden child. I watch on the Twitch app, this sucks. Thank you for confirming that my stream doesn't suck. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, I could just leave it like this. I would like those bulbs to have a different color though. Joey, you have some good taste over there. Not a bad recommendation. Yeah, the problem is that it's not available here. I don't have anything to watch it on. What color is that? So this is basically it's a complementary scheme mostly. So I can go for gray. Maybe it's just darker gray. Dark gray rags. Stone. Or I can make them white. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make them like the same color of the bone. Although I don't want them to look like bones at that point. So I might have to change the bone to something else. I'm afraid that these might look a little too similar. You fondly remember that show. It might be a good show to watch together. Yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely. No. Color-wise, I want to keep the ability to change it. If I commit too early, then it's gonna be a problem. Maybe I can get it different. So this one, the problem with this is that now, if I go over here, I obviously layer a group layer, and then I add the mask. Now this is gonna be like an overlay, or I can do overlay, but I don't think I can do the same thing that I do inside here. Even if I do this, this is the overlay. If I do color dodge, sucks. It's not like the shine. It's bad. I can still live with it. It's gonna give different color, but it's not as shiny as the shine in the other software. And if I go linear dodge, it's white, which sucks, which equally sucks. So the way to go is color dodge, but then I can't add any. In order to add white, I actually have to add white. I don't know. I don't know. Babe, you just released a new monster pack. Time to give him more money. Yes. I actually showed it a while ago. Every time you released a monster pack, I think of the babe, it's time. I see. Yeah, I said final season last year, I believe. They take more adult turn. Yeah, you told me, I think. Yeah, I actually, so apparently it was not possible to buy the pack when I first launched it. Thank God CC Master told me there was no buy button, because I don't know how, but accidentally I must have like hidden the button itself. So okay, it should be visible now. Let me actually reply. Okay. Yeah, yes, it works now. You're right. I'm gonna have to try to set up my store pages in a little bit of a better fashion. So before going to the shine, I'm gonna go do the overlay, because it's probably with the Grady airbrush. And I'm gonna use this yellow that's very similar to the one I have inside. Come on, move. Let's see, I think the side one is something like maybe a little less than this. Come on, this thing doesn't work anymore. Or not, no, I think it's the pink one. Something like this. It's already looking kind of neat, honestly. I don't know if it even needs this pass. But I might wanna, what if I change this to blue? Or purple. Purple is kind of nice. Look at this. Kind of looks a little more interesting versus orange. Kind of like it. Okay, switch to desktop. Can't handle the app. Yeah, the app kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks. Are you doing any ZBrush streams again? I'm not sure. It depends. I'm gonna have more time. From now, you know, when I'm in Italy, I might. Not sure though. Not sure because I have pretty clear goals about the streams, and none of them include ZBrush at the moment. I'd like to focus very much on improving, you know, the front streams. By just doing better what I already do, or doing what I already do a little better. Put it that way. So we'll see. Now I'm gonna have to select, go back here and select this or this, which of these? No, this is the same. So this, no, this. So should I should still have. Oh no, I don't. What? Hold on a microsecond. Hold on a freaking little second. So let me group these first. I'm losing myself in Photoshop. So I should have there you go. So what? Why is it not selecting? Oh, ew, I know why. I'm going to get an upgrade. Thank you, thank you, Chase, for your usual commitment. I really appreciate it, actually. You didn't have to. You can have them for free. You can really have them for free. Yes, it's a nice way to mix it up, but you gotta. I'm trying to set some clear goals, and if something does not fit into those goals, it's useless that I do it because it's just gonna stray me away from the goals. Just I feel like I've been doing a little bit of a here and there recently. So I would like to actually focus on something and get it done, versus just doing random stuff. I can still do games, but that's pretty much it. Tolerance, just a little tolerance. What if I add it to the tolerance? 61 is too much. 38. No, I'm gonna do this. Control A, Control C, and Control V, Q. Control Shift I. What happens if I... Let's see. What's this? Okay. So basically I select this. Okay, hold on. Ooh. What's happening? Ah! I can't do that anymore. Give me back my stuff. Line art is here. And this is whatever I have on top. So if I Control Shift I here, then I actually fill it with black and I remove this. Kind of looks weird because there is a certain transparency there that I get in what's that called? Damn it. Oh, it's because it's outside. That's why. Inside that I'm not getting here. Hold on a second. Nemo horror game when? At some point. At some point I will have a game that's like Dino Crisis. At some point. What did I do? No. Okay. Why is it all over the place? It's not what I wanted. Basically, I only want to get the areas that are white here. So if I select this, only the white and the white alone, not contiguous, but with a lot of feathering. So I don't know if this works well in Photoshop. And what I want to do in the color is where here is maybe add some yellowish to it, or orangish. Only to the fire, obviously, then it will create. Yeah, it kind of sucks the way it did it. Sai is better at this. Sai is way better at doing it. I'm gonna take the other brush though. Horror game is more cheese style. You could say that. I can see it being more cheese style. Unacceptable. I learn horseback riding too. What? Learn. Yes. No, I'm serious. I'm very serious about it, actually. If you want to obtain any result, you gotta be consistent and have some clear goals. Otherwise, there's no way to do it. And I've not been very consistent because of, my life situation has been just a little bit here and there. Just a little bit. So I have God, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to do it on the other layer. Damn. See, I'm already regretting not using Sai. It looks like the head split open with that thing. Yeah. No, let me try to select a wider range. Maybe this is better. I lie, I prefer Sai for this. Photoshop is not good. I want to give, fiery effect. Not a fairy, but a fiery effect. It doesn't even work that well. It's just I'm gonna have to go over it. With very intense yellows and whatnot. These are still. And then I'm gonna have to select that, basically, and then go over it again. And I'm gonna use the texture brush after this on top. I mean, it kind of looks fire-ish still, not like Sai, but it's getting closer. So what I'm gonna do is basically create a clipping mask so it's only on the fire. It's kind of fire-ish for now. Playing a little more classic, but I want it there. And there's something there probably, which is trumping the whole thing. I'm gonna make it more red. I mean, catch up with the chat. Yeah, when I stop doing things consistently, I start degrading quickly. Yeah, me too. Well, keep at it. The improvements are visible. Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of improvement, especially quality-wise, my drawings, when I started taking it a little more consistently. So I would like to improve upon that. I was learning Japanese like every day, and when I stopped, my grasp quickly dissolved. Pretty much. I like the analogy of the well. You like those old. You know what? It's something I've actually been thinking about. I'm not sure what it entails, but I will try at some point if I get more time. Yes. Down the line, not immediately, not a priority right now, but yes, I might. Too many things I don't think that was a good idea because I wasted a bunch of time and it's not bringing me anything good. And so I want to try to be a little more focused on the things I do from now on. And hopefully that way I can get better results. Okay, let me just... At some point I will squish everything together But I don't know if I want to change the color of those little bulbs there. I might make them a different shade of gray or maybe a little darker. Because right now I feel like it's lacking a bit of punch. Green spaghetti. That happens even if I don't want. Honestly, it just happens. So, color dodge. Man, I think even does it work at all? I think even Painter has better layer effects than this. This sucks, man. Sketch fade around. I want to increase the fire intensity here in some areas. And then I'll quickly, now I am going to take this and add a mask probably to it. No, this, and then it, whatever it's not here. Or not even. I think I actually need to go over this and manually remove this. There you go. Yeah, that was too much. Hey Samuel, what is up? Welcome in to our humble stream, monster stream. Now let's 3D print food. You know what? The sad part is that it's not even a joke. There are people who are actually doing that. I'm never going to eat, willingly, never going to eat 3D printed food. It's just against a crime against nature. Never ever gonna do that. No. No, why? No, why, mate? No fucking why, mate? Okay, I think it's time to go a layer above. I kinda like how it's looking. It's still missing that shine punch. Probably not gonna be necessary though. I think I'm gonna go in with the texture brush at this point, and then let's see if I need another alignment. Obviously I don't need it there. I don't know, I'm in doubt about colors here. I'm in doubt about, but first, what is, okay, that's like that, yeah. You're gonna have to mix it up. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. I just wish it had a little more variation. Maybe we can make the teeth black. Maybe these horns are a different color. No, white is fine for those, I guess. What am I? Oh well, I guess it's fine. Maybe make it a little thicker so that. Yeah, do it. But 3D printed food has saved. Saved? What do you mean saved? Who did it save? 3D printed food has actually saved someone? Don't tell me that. Shine Punch, great name for a band. The Shine Punch. The Shine Punchies. Also, just look at the insane size this file has versus a mere, like, probably 200 megabytes it would have on in Psy. What the heck? Dude. I need another... Wait. I need another overlay. What the heck, dude? So I'm gonna change the color of the bandaging. Um, so first decrease the saturation, then maybe not. Shift towards green a little bit, and then make them darker, or not. I think something like this is probably fine. And then I can add a little bit of overlay here with the empty one. Yeah. Many lives. Many lives what? Oh, many lives saved. Yeah, by 3D printed food. I don't think so. When I was in high school, I wanted to create a Christian death metal band called Christ Punch. That's it's called Impact. It's an impactful, if you pass me the term, name. Impactful. I'm gonna go with texture triangle at this point. Man, if I can actually change my workflow to this didn't really take any longer. I mean, probably a little bit for confusion, but not much longer than the other takes. Probably less because I skipped on the ink, man. I actually did skip on the ink. And then what I will do on the last layer is basically smash everything together and get what I did not get here. So the last touches. But my idea is to have it 99% done with the compound layer and the layers, and then just add that little 90% that's gonna make the difference at the very end. Because right now I think it's looking pretty good. Obviously it's a little messy where the fire is because it doesn't look complete, but we can work on that. I think it's pretty. Let's see if we can, another half an hour maybe. We might actually finish it. Why not? Although I probably want to give it a little more because the first one I make in this new style. Yeah, so I'm probably, like, when I do the final layer, I'm probably going to spend a little longer trying to figure out the little nuances, if I can improve, like, little parts like this. I don't want to turn it into an anal endeavor like the Krampus. Obviously, it's going to stay pretty simple. If the overall read is good, it's good. It's fine. I'm actually, you know what? I'm thinking of making the eyes glow. Fire-like glow. Might add a little bit to it. What? Anal endeavor. Didn't say that. I'm not sure what I said when I said endeavor right now, but it didn't say anal endeavor. Will your songs be about not having children out of wedlock while you smash your guitar in an amp? That's a question for Chase, I guess. You what? I didn't say that. I did not say that. I don't know why it sounded like that, but I did not say that. Not even close. I don't know what word got mistaken for that. Right now. Make the mouse a little darker. Sorry, a little lighter. I want to try it. It's a big change. I should have thought about it before. How can I select only that? Contiguous. Yes, this is fine. Cookies. Okay, that should be enough. If I add the glow to this. The glow. First I make them red. Or I make... You know what, I'm gonna do it manually. I'm just gonna add the fire here. Still visible underneath anyway. And here. And then I will erase this. And then I will also erase the shading. Probably want to add a slightly lighter color, but you get the gist of it. I'll erase the shading. Wilbert. Who is Wilbert? Who's Wilbert? I don't know. Nah. I don't feel like it. I hope I have enough save states now to go back. Oh shit, I don't. Holy. No, I don't. It's okay. Let's paint it back. What happened there? Wait a second, what happened there? No. What happened right there? There's an artifact. Why? Oh, there you go. Because I had a texture there. No. Texture is not needed. Okay. I don't know. I still kind of feel like it deserves the fire to be there. Oh, what cheese calls lechonk? Lechonk. Lechon. I think lechon also means in French pig. But maybe I'm wrong. Le pig. Ew. Let me get that straight. They should be this color. Here. And all over. I don't know. I wish. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Duplicate. I'm gonna try a version that's got fire in there, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like I'm actually gonna do it seriously. White. I'm gonna erase the color of this. Chinlug looks cool. I think changing the bottom jaw color was a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about it when I made it. My bad. You can probably tell at this point that color is probably the worst part. And that I had. It's like my worst. It's the worst thing that I... Because the line art is improving. I think the shading has improved over the past year or so. Color is still kind of hard for me to grasp. I'm very much a tonalist, so that doesn't come easy to me. That doesn't come easy to me. Demon wearing Hellfire lipstick. Yeah. Emo, who was your cartoon anime crush when you were a kid? How old? Because I've got several. It depends on the era. No, actually, I might have muted that. No, never mind. And why are the teeth like that color now? There was that's why. It was supposed to be this. Oh, like that. Yeah, I killed the shading all over there. Money on Kim Possible. Yeah, at some point she was. She was, obviously. At some point. When I was like 11. Yeah, totally. Impossible, but before that, I mean, it depends on what I was watching. Pretty much all of them. He's right. Like, pretty much all of them. No, not here. Why do you have to do this to me, Photoshop? Why are you such a shitty software? Curse you. Curse you, Photoshop. I hope you die. Ah, man. Okay. The background is missing. So, should we go for a Hellfire version, given it's still red and not bright enough? Or should we go for the what? Oh, because everything else is completely inexistent now. Okay, should we go for the Hellfire Eyes version or no? I kind of like the fiery eyes at this point. I think I'm gonna go run with it. Remove the lipstick, doesn't matter because that's just a mistake. I think I'm gonna stay with the fiery eyes. Just gonna add a little whitish glow to it. Probably gonna let it come through here. And then add this. Man, I don't like Photoshop. I prefer Psy. How do I do freaking jeez? Remove the mask. You know what? Delete layer mask. And then I'm gonna manually have to erase this stuff here. Let's do it manually. It's better. Even if it's chunkier, it's fine. Was you are you implying that it is your crush now, Joey? That's what you're implying? That's what you're saying? So Kim Possible is your crush. Your cartoon crush. Cartoon crust. Yeah, at this point I am going to use a little bit of texture because that calls for it. At least though I'm gonna... No, man, no. Take this. No nail polish to match the Hellfire. No. Probably not. I kind of like this idea.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Why? I am very faithful, Joey. Very, very faithful. I trust in the process. I don't know, it feels kind of awkward, but I kind of like it. To a degree, it's kind of what can I say? Or how can I say it? It's kind of clumsy. And I kind of like it. Kind of like the clumsiness of it. I like the fact that it's kind of clumsy. Although, well, maybe this way they look like more than anything. They're a little bit trying to look a little too three-dimensional for me, so pull back a little bit from there. Trust the plan.
Life,
yeah, pretty much.
Finds a way.
It does all the time. Life always finds a way. So, you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. I just want to change some things out. So I'm gonna use this color for the nails there. Get rid of this. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. And I'm gonna find that. And I'm gonna use it here. Kind of prefer that. Although the nails themselves can be different. How do I bring back? Okay, this. No, I will raise. You know what? I'm gonna draw on top for the teeth. It's pointless otherwise. I'm gonna. You know what? They're gonna be the same color of this. Same color. But yeah. Anyway, I always trust in the plan. The plan is the Bible. Plan is what you, so your process is what you resort to when you don't know exactly what to do, and you should, and that is very good to do. It is always good to trust in a process. Now I'm switching up my process, but it's not that much. Like what I did here is not that different from what I usually do. Not very much. So, I'm gonna have to add. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to add this back. And probably, just erase it here. And here I thought you were about to put a gold colored tooth. Nah. I don't think so. But I am going to add stuff on top. I don't know, I kind of like it. Again, I want to address those little things before it's too late. What color can I make these things? Jesus. I can make them even white. Like white bulbs of whatever. Something. But it's very similar to the other color. Or I can make them dark. I can make them the same, you know what? I can make them the same color of the horns. Even if they're kind of interlocking here and there. Or intersecting. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's the most reasonable thing to do at this point. Probably. Move this. probably at this point it is the most reasonable thing to do. I mean, even this doesn't have much of that. Oops. But yes, in the process we trust. I don't think it's looking that bad. It's kind of classic. But I'm gonna add stuff on top now. But first, I'm gonna group these. I'm gonna get rid of. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it just in case. Again, this looks very different from. I would say substantially different from the things that I make inside, just because of the fire. If I were to use Psy with the shine, it would be very different. And I might actually want to add some kind of shine and other stuff now. Oh, you made a water version of the sandworm? Can you share it? I am very curious to see that. So before I do that, I need the bluish, blue purplish atmosphere, indigo atmosphere, atmos and fear, because atmospheres. Yeah, this one doesn't really have that much of a screen. Screen is not even good. You know what I think that is? It's actually... No, I'm gonna add it later. Because I feel like that is just a desaturation. It's basically a desaturation and flattening of whatever it is there. I'm gonna add it on top at the very end. Atmosphere. Sent it on Discord. Oh, that's pretty neat. Let's see if I can screenshot it. Maybe not here. There you go. What do you guys think? So one thing about water, you probably need to increase the shine on the sand if you want it to look like water, because right now it's not enough. You might want to duplicate the shine layer or add more if you can to look like water. Also, you would probably have to change the color of the outline here. Let you go over on it, like on the outline itself. You lock the opacity, you go over with blue, and it's gonna look way more like water. It doesn't take much though. I could have done that. Maybe I should have done that, but it's too late. It's too late. I have published the pack. I've published the pack. Let's go back to this. Yeah, the way it looks like solid. Yeah, because it's got a different how can I put it? Different index of reflectivity, basically, versus sand. So they're not really the same. They're pretty different materials, so-called patinas. So they will not look the same. They will not both look well with the same texture. Why did I use that brush there? I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but all the color there. I prefer solid color here. And I'm thinking white. No. White for the nails. Probably with this. Ooh! Look at that. Dark skull. What if I like remove that completely? Or if I change the color? Look at that. Oh, no way. I made it. What? Why is it changing that much? Did I? I didn't. Why is it changing that much? Hold on. I did. Ah, crap. I did do the red on that. Okay, never mind. In case I'm putting them together. Whatever. No, it's gonna stay white. Kind of looks cool as a dark thing, though. I like the white. The difference in the white, so whatever. And this is gonna be pretty much just white. White nails with polish. Yeah, let me add a few more things in the texture panel. Just basically what it is that Fruit Punch called texture before, I'm gonna add now. Nope. No photo crap. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. And this could as well be like opaque color. I'm just doing it like this. But at this point I'm probably gonna squish everything together. It would be nice to be able to, you know, have preserved layers, but I don't think I can do it. I want to add some sort of shine. Now, I do want to add that, for sure. Because the perception of it changes a lot of the perception in the perception of the piece. Man, this snows. Jesus, sorry. I'm gonna try the shine. Rise and shine as a color dodge. A little more pink. A little darker. Let's see what it does here. Obviously, well, here it's just trivial because... yeah, it's... and here... gosh, it looks awful. Can I make it yellow? Sure. Can I make it... bah, I like the shine. And, no, this is awful. And this is dark. Compound on itself. I could do shine and... so color dodge and color dodge on itself. Let's see if it looks better, but nah, it doesn't. It's gonna be normal. I want it textured. Yeah, probably. See, it doesn't really, although it's more of a signature thing for me at this point, I might just not add it. I don't know. I think it looks pretty nice though. frills. Wasn't there? No, I didn't. I don't even know if I want this to be a screen layer. That's pretty light already. Just changing the color. Doesn't even need to be a screen. Could be normal. Basically add a normal layer on top. Might be too much. This might be a little too much, so let's pull back. Might even be a little too... and a little too bright. Okay, let's go. This is the line art. This is what? Nothing. So I'm gonna duplicate the line art, keep it back up. And then I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna clean up the line art a little bit, just with the... I'm gonna actually color it with the color. And that's gonna be it for today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna finish with the texturing of this. The fire obviously it's gonna need, you know, work. Fire here needs work, 100%. Needs 100% work. So I especially don't like that part. The fire doesn't feel solid enough, and I want it to feel solid. So what is gonna be there? I will change the line art a little bit, or reintroduce some of the black probably if I need. See how things go. But right now I think it's pretty decent. I don't really have any particular concern with it. I think it's looking nice. The line art is okay. It needs some more. It needs to strengthen some areas. Some areas do need to be strengthened a little bit. But overall I think it's pretty good. A pretty good indication of the results you can get with this method. And I might just do more, you know, like this. What do you guys think? It's different, obviously. It's definitely where's the glow? This is the glow? Yeah. Pretty airbrush, a little extension of it. Those funsies. Thank you, Emperor of Sneeze. What happens if I do this? You know what's even better? They have to add some glow here, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm liking this thing. It's not, you know, it's different. It's different from what I usually do, but I like it. I'm liking it so far. It's a pretty interesting experiment, and I'm glad I did. It's certainly better than the crawling thrall spawn, I think. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but you think it's a tad better. Might have been nice, like if in the cracks of the bone you could see the flames through, but that might be adding a little too much. So basically tomorrow I'm gonna clean this up, make sure that the fire is properly textured, and anything else like the crevices here in the it's missing, it's lacking right now. If I do this, see, it's lacking a little bit of contrast. I'm gonna have to make sure I go in and add the contrast back in some areas because it's a little mushy right now. It's missing like one level of contrast. So it's not bad though. Not bad. Especially if it's white. It just needs more punch. So this can be done in several ways. I can just darken this. Or increase the contrast here. Increase the contrast like this. But still kind of weak, in my opinion. So this is good. I just need to add more kind of a dark layer or something, especially after I remove the outline. Yeah. So I'm gonna see. It should be enough. Usually what I do is like go back and add that was kind of, you know what, that might have been enough without it. Let's leave it without. So what I do inside is another layer, technically, to add more contrast, but we'll see. There's still room for improvement. It's not too bad. It just needs more contrast. Someone to read. And oh, Elliot is on. Let's. You enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation of this, alright? You have a good one and take care. See you.